everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another weekend reading vlog. It is Friday night, it is 8 o'clock at night, and I'm here to start my vlog really late, apparently. I did film some clips earlier from today that I will sprinkle in during this intro because why not? And yeah, so what am I doing this weekend? Not much. Tomorrow was supposed to be the lovely ladies live stream for the book To Have and To Hoax by Martha Waters. Right now I'm not actually sure if we are going to have it tomorrow or if we're going to push it to next Saturday, but anyways, that's exciting. And then Sunday is my book club with my friends. We are talking about Curiosity by Joan Thomas, which I really didn't like, so that'll be fun. But we are actually meeting in person for book club for the first time in a few months, so that'll be really nice. So yeah, that'll be Sunday. I believe we're meeting in a park just outside to hang out, so we can still social distance and whatever, but we can actually see each other's faces rather than just do it over Skype. So that's really exciting. But this weekend, what am I going to be reading this weekend? Not really sure. Well, for one, I finished The Mark of Athena last night, which is the third book of the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, and I really loved it. I ended up giving this one 4.5 stars. My heart broke in that one. But it is everything that I love about a Riordan book. Just like the quest and the humor and the kids, they're just so good. And then, so right away I picked up The House of Hades because that cliffhanger in Mark of Athena, literal cliffhanger, needed to pick this one up. So I am currently into that one and will most definitely probably have this done by the end of the weekend because I read these so fast. And I don't have the fifth one on my shelves. I went to Indigo today actually with the purpose of trying to find it, even if it wasn't the right matching cover, because I have all the old covers, or the original covers of the the Heroes of Olympus series, and I want to keep it that way. But I was willing to buy the fifth book in the new copy if they had it at Indigo, and they did not. The entire Riordan section was cleared out, which is great, but also kind of sad because I really wanted that book so I could have it right away when I finish this one. But I have that one ordered off of Abe Books because I would really like to read that one at some point, and I figured, well, if I can't find it in store, I might as well make the effort to find the original copy or the original cover in softcover. So I did. I ordered it and it's on its way to me, I believe. But other than that, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be reading. I did also pick for this month's book club with my friends. I picked Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, which is the last Austen that I have to read completely, because this is her completed works. This is the last of her completed works that I have to read, and then I've read her entire completed works collection. The only one that I haven't read is Sanditon, which I will eventually get my hands on. But yes, so I'm very excited about this. This is my pick for this coming month for my friends and I'm very happy that I'm reading an Austen, and I'm hoping I love it a lot. Right now, it's feeling a lot more like a Jane Eyre type of feel, just without the gothic, which is really interesting because I'm used to her like super upbeat kind of like satirical books. But I know, like, I read a little bit of the introduction in this copy because the Penguin copies always have an introduction by somebody, by the editor, who is not mentioned, yes, Catherine Sutherland, and she talked about how, like, this is one of Jane's more serious books, and all, like, more complex books, but also one of her least loved, so I'm really interested to see how I feel about this. But yeah, so these two and possibly another one that I might be filming a reading vlog for, starting to read it at least. But yeah, but it wasn't really a super exciting day. It was a typical Friday in our household. It was cleaning day and all that, and then when I went to Indigo, I ended up picking up The Last Wish, which is the first of the Witcher books, which I'm very excited about. I don't know when I'll get to this, but I do really want to. It's been a while that I've been thinking about buying it, having it in my cart, and then taking it out because I want something else more pressing. But yeah, very excited about that one because I absolutely love the TV show of The Witcher, and I would love to read more about the world, to just know more about the world, you know? But anyways, I am going to get into bed because I just want to be comfy right now. And I'm going to probably do more reading or watching Critical Role because I haven't done that today. Or I might even start a new show on Netflix. I know I haven't yet finished Merlin, and I would really, really like to do that. But I'm also in a rewatch of New Girl, which is my favorite show ever. And but there are two shows that are on Netflix that I would really like to start. One is She-Ra and one is Naruto. So two very, very, very loved shows that I would love to watch. So might watch those, or I might even continue watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Who knows? But I will update you later when I do something else. Friends, it is now Saturday. Hi, hello. It's after lunch. I can't even say good morning to you because, you know, it's not morning anymore. I just got home from yet another bookstore. When I went into yesterday, I had intended on buying A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. And I was very, very sad to find out that it was completely sold out online and in-store at Indigo. So today I was like, I'm just gonna go to McNally, which is another bookstore that we have here that is just, it's my favorite store ever. It is so warm, cozy, and it just is so, so lovely. And you could go up like a tree to get to the YA and kids section, so very fun. But yeah, so I went and I got two books. I got Beach Read by Emily Henry, which is the Lovely Ladies Book Club June pick, and A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. And I got this one because I had ordered it previously from Indigo, and I got an email this morning that it had been cancelled, this order, because it was no longer available. And I was like, I ordered that a week ago and you couldn't tell me that a week ago, but got that one. And then I'm very excited because there was only 2 copies left at McNally, so I picked this one up, and I'm very excited because I think this is what I'm going to be reading this weekend, other than what I am currently reading, which is The House of Hades. And I'm very close to the end because my copy for some reason has like 2 short stories at the back. So like this is where the actual novel ends, and then all of this is extra short story. So I am very close to the end, and as I said yesterday, I don't have the 5th book, so I am going to finish this. Hopefully it's not a cliffhanger, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. And then I think I'm gonna start A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. I was going to start, if I couldn't find A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, I was going to start the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. But I think because now I have this in my hands, I would like to read this. But I also would like to read this too. So like it's Saturday, we're just gonna have a good time reading today because there's really nothing else going on at all. So one of these, maybe possibly both of these once I'm done that one. But yeah, I have so many books that I want to read right now. I'm in that mood that I'm just like, I want to read all the books. I want to consume all the books. And I have a few non-fictions on the go, one on Scribd and one on Libby. So those 2 are also books that I would like to finish at some point this weekend, or at least continue reading. So that's amazing. But I'm so excited about The Song of Wraiths and Ruin. I'm so happy that people have just been like buying it like crazy because apparently it's super good, and it's been compared to, on the back, it's kind of dark in my room, hold on. So it's like there's all the comments from reviewers And I'm very excited because one of them says, with heart-pounding action of Children of Blood and Bone, which I absolutely love, the magic of Spirited Away. Have never seen or read that. Spirited Away, that's a movie, right? I don't know. And the twisty, alluring intrigue of A Game of Thrones, A Song of Wraiths and Ruin is masterpiece. So I'm very excited about that. It's just, yeah, very, very excited to pick this up. And I've heard very little about this story, only that I know it's inspired by African mythology and it has a hate to love romance in it, which is my favorite trope. So if you couldn't tell that I'm very excited to start this book, I'm very excited. Also, look how beautiful and shiny. Like her whole jewelry piece here is just all silver embossed. Gorgeous. Anyways, yes. I'm going to finish A House of Hades and start this. So that is my Saturday. It is also kind of chilly in my house, so I'm going to get a sweater on and go read, because it's also supposed to rain in a bit. So very happy about that. But yeah, I'll update you in a bit. Y'all, you guys, I finished House of Hades and it was so good. I think I like it just as much as The Mark of Athena, so I'm gonna give this also 4.5 stars. The entire time I was reading this book, I just kept thinking to myself, oh my god, these quests have just, and not even the quests, just the stakes and the monsters that these kids have to like come into contact with have just gone up exponentially. And then in this one, you have the issue where Percy and Annabeth are, and that's like insanity level of upping the stakes. And I just, oh, it was so good. So good. And the ending, fabulous. But like one of the last lines just like made me cry because it's so sweet and I just love it so much. I love Rick Riordan's writing so much, and I cannot wait for the other book to come in. I'm gonna have to wait for so long because it's coming from the UK, and I haven't even got shipping notification for it yet, so like but it's fine. It's fine. I have many other books to read in the meantime, but Rick Riordan, man, he just knows how to spin a story. And like, these are huge books. Like, this is a 500-page novel. I finished it in less than like, if I finished it like in one sitting, I could easily do that because these are just so fast to get through. I just love them so much. And I like low-key want to reread the Percy Jackson series now, even though I just did that last summer. But so good. So good. But yeah. So now I'm going to go back upstairs and start A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. Hello friends, happy Sunday. I'm here. I just got home from book club with my friends. It was so lovely. We talked about Curiosity, which if you saw my last vlog, you saw I really hated. And all of us really, it didn't really go over well. But funny enough, those are the kind of books that have generate most discussion, which is so funny. But we had a lovely time. We sat in my friend's like screened in porch thing, so all of us were really spaced out, and we ordered food. It was a good time and it was just lovely. Like, obviously we only talked about the book for like an hour and then we just kind of got off topic and talked about random other things, but it just felt so nice to sit around with them and talk. I'm home now and I'm going to read more, so Oh, I realized I didn't even say anything about what I've been reading. Yesterday, as I finished House of Hades, I started A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, but we also had, my parents had 2 people over for dinner, and it was kind of hard to read while they were still in the house. So I didn't end up reading a whole lot. I think I ended up last night getting to page like maybe 70, but like from the first page, it just like sucks you in, and the story is so beautifully written and so lovely. Like, it's engaging and it just sucks you in right away. So very excited to keep going with that one, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to keep reading that one and just keep going with it. But I would like to also watch some Netflix. So because, you know, I really want to watch like Avatar: The Last Airbender and just a bunch of other things. I've saved Naruto on my Netflix list because all 9 seasons are on there. Or not all 9 seasons. 9 seasons of Naruto are on there. And I also want to watch She-Ra, and I want to watch like period movies, like with Jane Austen movie. I want to watch so many things. And I want to watch Critical Role. And I want to read, and I can't do all those things at once. So I am going to, I think, go upstairs and read for a bit, and then just like later today stop reading and do Netflix instead, simply because it's Sunday and tomorrow is back Monday again. How, like, honestly, this weekend went so fast. I don't know how it went so fast, but it did. And oh, by the way, you will have known this because there has been no live stream on my channel for Two Heaven Two Hoax. That is coming next week. We are doing it on the 13th. So you have 3 days to get and read this book if you haven't yet, to thus discuss it with us on the 4th day, which is Saturday, this Saturday for you guys, and this Saturday for me as well, coming up. And I'm very excited to discuss this one with Ashley and Avery, because I've seen Avery's rating. I don't think I've seen Ashley's rating yet, but it's like about the same as mine. So I'm really interested to see what they think. And one of my favorite things is when we don't always like give a book like 5 stars or 4.5 stars, and we give it more around the 3-star range. We have more to talk about, and we have things to talk about, like what could have been better in this book. So very excited to talk about that. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go upstairs and read, because I've talked so much today that my voice kind of hurts. And we were outside, and in her screened-in room, it's like some screens are in, some screens aren't, so like bugs can get in, and there's a little wasp's nest in there, and I'm petrified of wasps. They are my one thing that I will freeze up over. And I just, like, once I noticed it, I couldn't stop watching the nest and seeing the occasional wasp come out and come back in, and they didn't bother us, but like my whole neck is just so tight because I was so worried. So I'm gonna go relax now and I will catch up with you guys later. Happy Monday. I'm here in my library today. I just wanted to, I don't even know why I came in here. Mainly to wrap up this vlog. I didn't end up updating you yesterday because after I settled in and started watching Avatar, I started watching Avatar at like almost 10 o'clock at night because I wanted to finish a few chapters of A Song of Wraiths and Ruin before I did that, and I'm really liking A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. It just reads very well, and the story is so interesting. I don't actually remember reading the blurb. I've only heard that it's like a fantasy hate to love romance thing, and so far our 2 characters like haven't met each other. We have Malik and Karina, I can't remember exactly, Karina, and Karina is basically the princess of this city or kingdom, I guess, and Malik is a refugee who's there, and it's interesting because all of the like events of the story kind of surround around this like festival, the Solstasia festival, and also like Malik has a goal that has been like forced upon him in this, but he has like been made a champion of this festival because there are 7 champions. Like, it's such a cool story. And then Karina is trying so hard to now become the Sultana in the wake of her mother's death because she has to. She's the last remaining like of this bloodline. So like it's intense, and it's gonna get even more intense, I think, because like we're dealing with some kind of like magic that Malik can do, but he's been told his whole life that he's seeing like demons and like it's not real. These things that he's seeing are not real and he's sick kind of thing. So like he's dealing with that and I'm just like, it's incredible. It's really good, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I think I'm on almost page 200. I might be around like page 188 or something, but very good. Not yet at the halfway mark, but liking it so far. What else? Yeah, last night after I watched Avatar, I didn't even realize what time it was, but there was a storm happening, and my dog Bella, she hates storms so much. She gets so anxious and she just panics and goes into like a full shaking, panting issue. And she came downstairs, and Mom brought her downstairs because she was like, I can't handle her right now. I just want to sleep. And I was like, that's fine. Sometimes Bella finds the basement a little bit more peaceful because it's not as noisy. But so I had her in my bed and I had wrapped her like a burrito, but she was panting so hard because she was so hot. So I like flipped her over, as you guys saw, and I had her on her back, and I just kept like blowing on her up and down to cool her down, and she fell asleep like that. And I was just like, she just likes being in a place where like she doesn't have to pay attention to the storm happening. Yeah, you could still hear the rain on my window, but it was masked by Avatar. So I was just like, oh, she likes Avatar, that's cute. She just fell asleep like that. So I had a terrible sleep last night because I was like half awake trying to make sure that she didn't jump off the bed and hurt herself or whatever. But yeah, that was my night last night. But anyways, I am going to end this vlog here. It wasn't very eventful, but I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are enjoying your June so far, and that you're staying healthy, happy, safe, and you guys are educating yourselves about the world, because that's basically the bare minimum of what you can do. So I will catch you in another video soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.